up, though? And welcome to the Hood Report, the spot where culture meets competition and where we kick real shit. Sports for sure is our focus, while culture guides and drives our discussions. In the end, our goal is to ensure that you, our listeners, are both entertained and informed. With that, today we have a very interesting set of things to discuss. I have two of the three usual suspects. The third will be on here just a moment to discuss those things. So I guess to keep it light and give Q a second to jump on, I think the thing I like to start with first is I had an opportunity to go to the movies this week and I saw the new Superman. And I tell you, boy, they fucked that movie up big time. That was probably the weakest fucking Superman I've ever seen in my entire life. I couldn't believe it. I wanted to leave like 30 minutes into the motherfucker, but I stuck it out because I paid my money. But that motherfucker was terrible.
Yeah, I would have left too, but I had to order some food and shit, so I had to wait on my food to come in and shit. Hey, it should have been called Super Dog because the fucking dog was the one doing every fucking thing. Superman would just get his ass kicked the whole fucking movie. How the fuck you Superman? You get your ass kicked throughout the whole fucking movie. That was
the worst movie of this year. That's the worst movie. They had he was saving squirrels and shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. I thought that was funny as fuck when he saved the squirrel.
and then fucking Lois Lane act like she Wonder Woman and shit. She no, she driving the spaceships and shit. I don't know who taught her how to do that shit, but I guess she had some training or something. Hey, the whole thing was some bullshit. It was fucking horrible.
You know something? They just tried to do too much, and then that old joystick Lex Luthor controlling the villains and all that shit. That's some old bullshit. I did that thing. That was just a dumbass.
LF,
L5, GS.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Yeah. They need to come back and remake that bullshit. That was fucking horrible.
They fucked
wasted $100 for that bullshit on that's a fucking food. Hey, the best part of the movie was the food. Food was good as hell. That's good food. Yeah.
Well, I would say the best, my favorite part of the whole thing, only one part, was at the end when those Supergirl came in. She's all fucked up and shit, stumbling around and falling shit, and she's like, "Thanks for watching my dog, biatch." Talking to Superman, that shit was funny as hell.
That was good. That's horrible.
But it was just horrible. When you wait to the last minute to hear that joke, then that tells you how bad that fucking movie was. That movie was terrible.
Right.
Yeah, that was just terrible.
You
can't say nothing else about it.
Save your money.
No cue yet. I guess we'll go ahead and start rolling into our content for today. So for today, we're going to start off. I think the most recent event that we saw this week is that Bleacher Report published their top 10 and also top 20 list of players all time. A lot of debate, a lot of discussion around it, a lot of discontent, and a lot of players and ex-players chiming in on it. So I want to kick that around for us here today and get our collective thoughts on it. And what you think? Let's go first with the top 10. What do you think about the top 10? What would you change or do differently? And then what would you and then we're going to top 10. We're gonna get the top 10 first from everybody. So let's go ahead. Q, why don't you go first? Not Q. I'm sorry. Tweet, why don't you go first with your top 10? What's your feedback on the top 10?
That's bullshit. You don't have Kobe Bryant in your top 10 of all time. That's right there. Bullshit. So I will put in top 10. Somebody coming out. I don't care if it's Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah, I think Wilt out.
Yes, I would take Wilt out.
How the fuck you gonna take Wilt out?
I'm not taking. Yeah. I don't know if I'm Steph Curry. I don't know. That's debatable, but I had to probably switch them. I would switch Steph and Kobe. Kobe got to be in that top 10 somewhere.
I don't think he's in the top 10, but yeah, I don't think he's in the top 10.
I think the first.
No. I don't think Steph or Kobe belong in there. So let's just get that straight. First of all, I don't think Steph or Kobe belong in the top 10.
You tripping on Kobe?
I
you
think
crazy as hell.
I think top three, the top three. I think they got. I mean, you can change those up any way you want. The top three. So I think they got those right. After that, yeah, they start fucking up. But to have Steph in the top 10, that's just crazy. Steph is not no top 10 all time player. Steph is the best shooter of all time, but he is not no top 10 player. It's a major difference, and that's why I think people got this all messed up. Just because you're the best shooter don't mean that you're a best player. So yeah, they messed up on that.
Okay, I think you tripping on the Kobe not being top 10. When I look at the list, what I would say is this: is I would probably take, and like I said, debatable on some of the early stuff, but I would say if I'm just talking the list, I would have to take Kobe and put him at 8. I would bump Larry Bird to 9. I would bump Wilt to 10, and then Curry would probably be 11 or somewhere in the 11 through 20. I agree. I think Kobe is top 10. I don't think Steph is top 10 when you consider both sides of the ball and when you consider all the aspects of playing. I think Steph, that's where rings, you can't put too much weight on rings, right? You got to balance it out, right? So I think Steph probably shouldn't have been in the top 10. I don't have Steph as a top 10 player. I like Steph, best shooter, but not the best player.
No.
No,
So,
not at all.
So if you take Steph out of the top 10, now we switch over and we'll talk the top 20 real quick. So if you take Steph out of top 20, top 10, does he fall into your top 10 or does he not? Steph.
No. Steph. First of all, Steph shouldn't be ahead of no Isaiah Thomas. That's the first thing. And 11 through 20 is some bullshit too, because you got KD. I mean, KD is good. They got Joker. Come on now, they got Joker.
Yeah.
Joker in there, please. That's some bullshit.
Okay.
David Robinson.
Yeah, Dave Robinson should not be in the top 20.
Yeah, he should be not.
Yeah.
And Hakeem should be in the top 10. That's who Steph should be out of the top 10. And Hakeem should be in the top 10, not Kobe. Hakeem should be in the top 10.
No, that's wrong.
That's who should be in the top 10.
I think you got to squeeze Hakeem and Kobe into the top 10, and you got to boot two people out.
No.
Yeah, I think you got to put both of them in. So,
Kobe in there.
So for you, Tweety, if we take Steph out of the top 10, for you, does he fall in the top 20? And then what do you think about the top 20?
Of course, he should be in the top 15.
Top 15.
Shit.
Top 15.
Crazy as hell. Ain't no fucking top 10.
So that's your West Coast bias or what?
Yeah, you're probably right, but yeah.
Yeah.
He should be okay. At least number 20. At least.
Yeah, I don't know.
At least number 20.
Nothing less than 20.
Okay.
Nothing less than 20.
I would put him top 20 on my list. I can't say I won't say exactly where, but I think Steph is deserving of a top 20 player. Right? I don't think you can push him out top 20. Anything beyond that is hating on him. So Martin, I'm gonna say you hating on the motherfucker. So for that,
Wait. Cause I say he's not the top 20.
Yeah, Steph Curry's top 20 player.
So you think he should be ahead of Isaiah Thomas?
No. Isaiah Thomas should be, and I would say Isaiah Thomas should be in the top 20. I think when I look at this when I look at the 11 through 20, I'll tell you the people that shouldn't be there is I got question marks about Durant. Big O, I would leave him in there. I would say Joker, I think it's too early. Plus, he's one side of the ball. Dirk, I don't think Dirk is top 20. I think Dirk is top 30 or top 50. Dave Robinson is not 20. So I think Isaiah should be in there without a doubt. The one little guy to lead his team to a championship in history, right? No other little guard has done that and been the leader of the team. I guess you include Steph in that, but I think Steph is top 20, but Steph is not top 10. And I think some of the other guys are right there. And I think Dr. J is probably a little further up on the top 20 list. What Dr. J meant to basketball, I think Dr. J is further up too.
Well, what he meant to basketball and his skills, I don't know. But what he meant to basketball, yes. What he meant at that time, yes.
Doc in his day was a bad motherfucker. He was killing motherfuckers. Come on, you ain't no Doc now.
But he was a bad motherfucker, but Dr. J shouldn't be his name. It should be Dr. No J. I'm just saying. The motherfucker couldn't shoot. I mean, let's just call it what the motherfucker couldn't shoot. I'm just being honest. I mean, I don't know what y'all's watching,
Yeah.
He dunk on you like a motherfucker, but hey, all you do is step back and shit, say shoot that motherfucker Jay. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, that's just me.
No, he had no J. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I think when you look at the magnitude of what he meant to the sport, I think you got to put him in the top 20 for that reason.
But Dirk, you put Dirk in there?
No.
Hell no, Dirk shouldn't be there.
Dirk shouldn't be in there. He's number 18 on the list.
Yeah,
Hell no.
Dirk is not that kind of player. Dirk, David Robinson, I don't think either one of them should be in the top 20.
No.
Joker, you can argue for maybe.
Joker.
No, you can't.
Right now, he should be at least in the top 25.
Yeah, Kevin Durant should be further down on the list because Kevin Durant after last season, he should have lost some spots because you can't play on that team with Booker and with Bradley Beal. Just with the three of them, they should have made the playoffs or the play in, right? So I just think some of the last couple of seasons with KD, I think he's a great player, great scorer. I'm not gonna hate on him. I think he's a real deal. But when you look at the impact to winning the game and winning games, I don't think Kevin Durant has that kind of impact that he should.
What about Jerry West? He's number 50 on the list.
Well, Mark West said the logo of the league. So the logo of the league shouldn't be in your top 20?
He can be the logo of the league all he wants to, but that motherfucker shouldn't be in the top 20. I ain't talking about Mark West. Mark West is some bullshit with that one. That's some bullshit. He can be the logo all he wants to. I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker shouldn't be no top 20 player. I just don't think so. Obviously, once again, it's hate against Isaiah Thomas. This shit been going on for a long fucking time. But the hate that they have for this man, I don't know why, but they do not like Isaiah Thomas. They just don't. I mean, it's been proven.
Let's hear what this West Coast motherfucker got to say. Is Isaiah top 20?
Top 20. He not in front of Kobe. He not in front of Steph.
Motherfucker, I said top 20. Is he top 20 or not? I ain't asking who you in front of or behind him. He is ahead of Steph. I would take him over Steph all day long.
No, he's not.
Yes.
No,
yeah. Easy.
Oh no, he's not ahead of Steph.
That's an easy decision.
Can't give you that.
Yeah.
So he should be in the top 20.
He should be in the top 20. Yeah, okay, I agree top 20, but not ahead of Steph, you got your rabbit ass mind. You can put together your team, and your team would not beat the team that I put with Isaiah on it in his prime. In his prime, Isaiah would fucking kill Steph.
No, I disagree.
Okay.
Disagree.
All right.
Well, we're going to agree to disagree. We got some say Kobe should be on, some say he should be off. We got Isaiah and other people that we think should be in the list. So, more to be had when we come around basketball season on that basketball shit.
Oh, yeah.
So for now, we're going to transition over. The meat of what we want to discuss today here is baseball. We're in the heat of baseball season. We've just crossed over the All-Star break, and we have the teams coming out the gate. What do you all expect to see the second half of the year and then going into the playoffs? Martin, what you thinking about for baseball?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm nervous. I'm nervous because my picks. The Tigers. Shit. Hey, I don't know. Tigers has not been playing good. Tigers they can't hit the ball. Tigers in trouble. They 4-6 their last 10. They 4-6 their last 10. I mean, the Hood Report crew went to the Tiger game and watched them live, and they couldn't hit the damn ball.
No, they didn't hit the ball.
They gonna have to do something about this lineup. I don't know what they're gonna do. They better make some changes quick because right now they are storming down. I'm just saying they are storming down, and but I will tell you this. But I will tell you this though: there's some teams that's actually going upwards. Some teams that's playing good. The Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers is they've been balling.
They've been balling. They won 9 straight.
9 out of the last 10.
Yeah, they won 9 straight. Yeah.
So, and right now they're currently whipping up on the Dodgers. So yeah, so that's a team that's on the come up. And Seattle, that team that we went and watched whoop on Detroit. Seattle was on the up too. They've been actually playing some good baseball as well. Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna still roll my picks though. I'm gonna still roll the Tigers. I'm hoping they can turn this around. But my other pick too, the Dodgers. The Dodgers haven't been playing good either.
Nah, the Dodgers lost 2 straight, and they're 2-8 in their last 10.
ass
They
team.
doing
Yeah,
that?
Yeah.
so
Oh man, okay. I
not
didn't know that. Okay,
not
I'm
two picks.
trying to figure it out.
Not two picks. Right now they're struggling. It's a long season. No, but right now they're struggling. But I'm gonna stick with my two picks, the Dodgers and Tigers. That's my role.
What
Yeah.
about your Braves?
The Braves ain't shit this year. I told you that before. The Braves
Oh,
ain't
okay.
shit.
I didn't know. I don't
I'm a
know. Shit.
realist. I'm a realist.
Okay.
You ain't,
Look, I don't come on here and just hype my boys up.
you
If
ain't,
they ain't
you ain't room
shit.
for them punk ass Braves this year?
I'm rooting for them.
You
I'm
rooting
rooting
for
for
'em?
them, but the motherfuckers ain't shit. I
Okay.
mean, you gotta be
Oh,
real.
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, them
I
run.
don't
I
know.
guess.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
So here's I'm gonna get my baseball take now. I think what you've seen is going into the All-Star break and then coming out of it, you have the teams that are surging. Martin mentioned a couple of them. You have Seattle, you have Toronto, who's ascended to the top of the division, and then you have Boston, have all been hot in the American League. And the two front runners that you would think are the ones that are would be the teams to beat. The Astros are 3-7 in their last 10, and the Tigers are 4-6. So both of them have been struggling. Now I do think that they corrected, and I think the Tigers get back on track today with Screwball on the mound. But they got to hit the ball. And I would tell you, the trade deadline is coming up. They got to get a bat in the middle of the lineup. They got to get a feared bat of one of these piece of shit teams and bring them in so he can add to their lineup and make their lineup more scary. Because right now, nobody's scared of the Tigers lineup offensively.
Right.
Pitching is great. They have the best combined ERA in the league at 3.25. And they have one of the best relief teams as well, as far as off the pines for their closers and stuff. They do a good job there, but they got to get some hitting. Without hitting, they're gonna have problems. And then you flip over to I would say so, but I still think the Tigers. I'm gonna double down on the Tigers. I think they get it together, and I think they're gonna make a move before the deadline comes up. So I think the Tigers are gonna still be the team to beat coming out of the American League. I'm going with hometown Detroit, baby. In the National League, oh yeah, they're gonna have to make a move. In the National League, the Cubs have continued to play pretty good baseball. They won 4 straight, and then you have Milwaukee, as Martin mentioned. Milwaukee has been on fire with 9 straight wins, and conversely, the lead dog that you would think in the National League, the Dodgers have struggled and only won 2 out of their last 10. So I think that brings about an interesting dynamic. And I would say this: I hate to say it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Cubs or Milwaukee made a run and was able to bypass the Dodgers. I mean, the Dodgers, they got the squad that is beyond squads. They paid $1 billion total for all the motherfuckers, right? They got everybody. And they're going to probably make a move. They've been talking about some moves they're going to make here before the trade deadline, so they're going to bring in something else. But I wouldn't be surprised if one of them make a run at it this year and the Dodgers take the back seat this season and one of them make it out of the National League. But we'll see what happens, and we'll see what moves. Because, the Dodgers are notorious for making a move when they're slightly down that then propels them to the top. They're going to spend the money.
Yeah, we spend that money here. They
So
gonna spend
when is the trade deadline
It's
for y'all?
the end of this week. It's like the end of the month, in July.
End of July? Okay.
Yeah, end of July.
Yeah. I'm not too keen on this baseball stuff, but I'm looking at I'm looking at the win streak for Toronto. They got
Toronto
3
won again
straight.
today.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
So,
and Toronto has been they ascended to the top. They were in the middle of the
Yeah.
pack in their
Hell,
division.
hell,
And in the East, and they prior to the All-Star break, they jumped up to the top by getting hot. They went on a
Yeah.
run. So Toronto,
They
you got to
went
watch
on
out for them.
So
Yeah.
what's the baseball bet for the day?
Baseball
Baseball
bet
today.
for. Go ahead, Martin.
Bet the Tigers today. They gonna finally get come to
Sure.
Yep.
You sure?
I'm gonna roll with Scoop Ball today again. I know. I lost last time, and I'm gonna double down today, and I'm gonna double down with Scoop Ball to pitch a shutout, and Tigers win 2-0.
Hey, my baseball pick of the day, and you can write this down and take this motherfucker right to the sports book, is lay the 240 and take Minnesota to beat the fuck out of Colorado today. Take Minnesota Twins to beat the Colorado Rockies today. And start a game just started. Actually, it's late. It's probably you can still jump on it because it's 0-0.
Yeah.
So you can still get it now. But I would take that. They're playing in Colorado. Minnesota's gonna whoop that ass. Colorado won yesterday. A shit team. They're not gonna win 2 in a row. Minnesota getting that ass.
Okay.
That's our pick for today. Hey, take that motherfucker to the bank, book it, Hey, put your money on it, baby. Because hey, look, that's gonna help pay. That's gonna help pay some rent next month.
Mm.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
And you got to bet
It
it now,
is.
though, right?
Yeah, bet it now before minute.
Yeah, bet it
But because then you wait another inning, Minnesota gonna be up like 8-0 shit. So you gotta bet that motherfucker right fucking now. Like if you're listening live, jump on your motherfucking phone because everybody got the phone accounts and put your money on that
Yeah.
motherfucker right now. Do not hesitate.
All right.
all right.
I got
All right, anything-
I got to be an A's fan now. They coming to Las Vegas. I got to be an A's fan. They
there
they
you
building
go.
that shit now.
Yeah,
Good
that's gonna be a long
Good luck with
ride.
that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long road.
Hey, good luck with that one. They gonna join they about to join the losing forces with the Raiders and shit. Them and the
Hey,
Raiders.
watch your mouth, man.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah.
your mouth.
No, we're gonna have a little Raider talk today too. So we're gonna talk a little Raider shit. So hey, it's coming up next. Hey, anything else we want to hit on baseball? The last thing I would say on baseball for now is, I think the thing to watch is who makes what moves over the course of the next couple of days to enhance their chances. That's what's going to be big. I expect the Dodgers to make a splash because they always fucking do.
Yeah, they do.
I think this year the Yankees might be a little more aggressive because the Suns, they've been a lot more conservative than Daddy was. Daddy always made moves. The Suns, they sit around bullshitting too much. That's why the Yankees ain't won nothing in years. So I expect the Yankees are going to try to do something too to solidify their pitching. I've heard about a couple of pitchers that they're looking at, and the Tigers got to go make a move. So I think that's going to ultimately unfold the season, is looking at who makes moves between now and the deadline.
So if the Tigers don't make a move, what you putting them at? They're done.
Tigers will make a move. They still coming out the American League to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're still coming out of the American League long as they don't play Seattle. I just say that. They play Seattle. Seattle got their motherfucking numbers. Seattle gonna beat the shit out of the Tigers. They know they is. So long as they play Seattle, I got the Tigers going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seattle been whooped their ass the last couple times they played. So Martin right about that. All right, we're gonna transition over and talk a little bit of football. So high level, I don't want to go too deep into the football, the college football, because we're gonna start doing our football picks and stuff next week. But just at a high level, both of you tell me what are some of the things that you're looking forward to seeing in the upcoming college football season. Tweety, you go ahead and go first.
Upcoming college. You know what? I'm kind of interested. I've been watching Colorado the last couple of years with Deion Sanders coming there and stuff like that. I know both his sons went to the NFL, and they, striving so far. I mean, who knows if they even make the team? But they on the football.
Oh, Shadur gonna make the motherfucking
on the team.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm interested in Colorado. How do Deion Sanders coach without his sons?
Yeah.
Right, and see how they interact with what they went to the Big 10, Big 12,
Yeah, in the Big 12.
then the Big 12 now. So I'm interested in Colorado and find out how Deion Sanders do without his sons on his team.
I think that's going to be one of the big storylines that people will be
Yeah.
following and watching this year. Tweety, I agree with that.
His sons and Hunter. I mean, yeah. So all three.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be interesting to see how he recruiting and
Right.
the players he's going to get and stuff like that, and then see how he and see how he coaches them. Because
Correct.
especially at the quarterback position. So
Yeah.
quarterback
Q?
is very important. So it's
Yeah.
going to be very important to see. It's going to be very important to see how
What up, Q? You're on.
how he can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
I can hear you a little bit.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yep. So none of that's going to be interesting. A few things I'm interested in is a couple of things. First of all, you got some very good games. You got some very good games early in the season.
Oh,
that
yeah.
I can't wait to see that Ohio State Texas. That's going to be
That's a hell of a
first
game.
of the season. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first game of the season.
I
Because
think-
Ohio
I think-
State to me.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh no. I was just saying that Ohio State to me has questions at the quarterback position. I mean,
Right.
who's the quarterback? So I think that's going to be a very interesting game because you got Maine come back with Texas. That's going to be a good one. And then a couple other sleepers that first week as well. You have Florida State versus Alabama, and I want to see the transfer from that Florida State got, that boy from Boston College.
Yeah.
Thomas Castellino.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see because I liked him. I think he's a very good quarterback.
He started off good last year, and then he flamed out like a motherfucker midway through. So I don't know if that was the Boston College system or what, But he started off hot and then just went downhill.
It's gonna be, but
He got
that
talent.
should be an interesting game.
Yeah, I would agree.
Bama and Florida State should be a good one, and then you got Notre Dame, Miami. So you got a couple interesting games that first week.
Yeah.
That's gonna be very interesting. So
I want to see Miami without Cam. So I want to see what Miami does without Cam. Cam carried them quite a bit last year, so I'll be interested in seeing that as well.
Yeah, and just something to keep in mind. Hey, look, the last 2 years, the Big Ten done won a championship.
And right, baby, they're gonna do it again this year.
Before it was it was usually SEC, all that crap. SEC they was tough, but ever since they started passing out money, and it's been kind of level playing field. I don't know. I mean, you see, that's what ran Saban off. So I'm just saying that's what ran Saban off because Saban figured, look, he don't have the depth no more because these players they want to play because they want to get paid.
Right.
So they ain't gonna sit behind nobody. They want to play right now because they want to get that money. So so that's gonna be interesting to see. The Big Ten that took care of business the last 2 years, but we'll see this year.
I agree.
Well, Rodney, you was talking about Miami, and you want to see what they do, but they picked up Georgia quarterback.
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
So that should be a big help for him.
He fell off big time last year.
It allows me to move into my board because mostly I stay with one team, and y'all know I'm on this, that, and the other. But what y'all didn't know is I support my dad's team, which is my dad's college team is them Bulldogs. So I kind of keep a close eye on them Bulldogs. They've been pretty good. They got a new quarterback taking over this year, Gunster Stockton. He's a Georgia native. He done set records all across the state.
Yeah, he got to come in last year. He ain't shit. I saw that little motherfucker. He a little bitty, but that motherfucker. I think he's shorter than I am and shit. That motherfucker, he can't even shoot a line of scrimmage and shit.
You like the pro quarterback when he's short. You like Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse is quick than a motherfucker though.
Okay. You gotta give it. This guy got more rushing yards than he said it for rushing touchdowns too in the state of Georgia. So he has the legs on him. Give him a chance.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what he does. We'll see. I mean, if anybody gonna coach him up, Kirby will.
Right. They first 2 games they ain't really playing nobody, so give them a chance to to get themselves together. They playing Marshall and Austin Peavy. They first 2 games.
They play some cupcakes.
Yeah, no bullshit. Like the SEC typically does.
They play them cupcakes. They play them little cupcakes and shit. It's okay.
But then after that, they play at Tennessee and then come at Atlanta. So at Alabama. So we gonna really see what they made of by week 3. We'll see if they pretend. They're projected to be 10-2 and finish second in the division behind Texas. But I think they can sneak Texas. What y'all think?
For me, I think Texas is the cream. Texas is the cream of the crop in the SEC. I think Texas with Manning coming back, I think they're going to be the cream. I'm not so good on Alabama after the coaching change. I'm not sure that you guy there can live up to the expectations of the transition to coach. I'm not sure that he can live up to Saban's shoes. DeBoer, I'm not sure that he can live up to that. I think Auburn, they've continued to be down. I don't see them making a move. I think if it's going to be a challenge, Georgia, I do give Georgia the nod based on coaching. I think Kirby can do some things there, so we'll see what happens there. But I think the SEC is on the way down. I think the Big Ten is going to be the dominant conference for the next couple of years. Obviously, it'll come out when we talk next week, and when we start talking about our college and go through each one of the Power Fours. I tell you what I'm waiting to see is this. There's one thing I'm waiting to see. Now, it's very rare that you catch me where I'm down with one squad, but in this motherfucking sport, I'm down with one squad. So for me, it's all about we need a bounce back for Blue. Underwood, we got the top quarterback in the country coming to Michigan, right? Absolutely. We have 8 returning starters on offense coming back, 5 on defense. I want to see. I think we underachieved big time last year. Thank goodness for Blue, did they beat Ohio State at the end of the season? Otherwise, we may have seen a coaching change if they hadn't beat Ohio State. That's how disappointing the season was. So knowing that we went out and got a quarterback because we should have addressed that shit last year, and not coming into camp with these clowns at quarterback, we should have made a
Rodney,
move, and they didn't.
kept
So.
Rodney. That's what killed us last year.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Oh yeah, quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback.
With the talent we had, when you got two first rounders on the line, you got a first rounder out at cornerback. He was first round talent. He didn't get picked in the first round, but you got him out at on the end. The only injury made him slip. You got a first round tight end, right? You got your offensive line, which is stout, intact. Like there's no reason in the world. You got running back talent that if it had been coached right. You could have, and you'd have did. You used Edwards and used what's the other guy? I forgot his name. But if you use both of them together in the backfield, Mullen. If you use Khalil Mullins and Edwards in the backfield together, you had danger. So I think we underachieved because you can't look at those quarterbacks that we had and say that we had enough to win. That shit was crazy. So for me, the verdict is out on Blue. I think Blue steps through. I think this one Underwood's gonna be the real deal.
We underachieved, but Ohio State game and beating Alabama in that bowl game, I think that was big too.
Yeah, that was big.
I like beating Alabama. Anytime you can beat Alabama, that was big.
Yeah,
absolutely, Martin. Right spot, point on. Even though Ohio State, won big championship, this, that, and the other, we still kicked their ass. So I don't give a fuck. We still kicked their ass, and we won the Big Ten. You know what I'm saying? So we
didn't win the Big Ten. We didn't win the Big Ten.
Oh, okay.
No.
We was far from that. But we kicked their ass. We did kick their ass.
But I'm still waiting for thank you cards in the mail from Ohio State because we the ones who woke them up to do that. So I'm still hey Ohio. I'm waiting for my thank you card. I'm waiting.
You ain't even lying.
I would say we probably shouldn't wait by the mailbox for that one. We probably shouldn't wait by the mailbox. But we know we were the engine that got that shit started for them. Otherwise, they wouldn't have won the championship.
Absolutely. Sometimes you got to get smacked in the mouth to wake up, and we definitely smacked them in the mouth. But looking at the 2025, we all Blue fans. So here's my little take on the Blue too.
Hold on, we ain't all Blue fans now.
You tweet like UNLV. Stop
it. He's a UNLV. He's a running Rebel fan.
Hey, I'm a Farewell fan. I'm a Farewell fan. I'm like Rodney in the pros.
Oh, okay.
I'm like Rodney in the pros. Hey, whatever team is on top, that's me.
Okay. All right. Well, you better jump. Hey, you should be a Blue fan this year, motherfucker. We gonna be on top.
You ain't lying.
All right, go ahead, Q.
Hey, you were spot on. New quarterback. We got a new O-line to go with that too, Rodney. And guess what else we got? We got a new offensive coordinator.
We needed that desperately.
Man, let's hope they can all put it together. Kirk Campbell's the new offensive coordinator. Let's hope he's gonna be able to put that together.
We needed that desperately because our offensive game plan last year was like elementary shit. That shit was so fucking ridiculous. It was crazy.
It was horrible.
Yes. Yep. Yes. The other great thing, but what's really going to carry this team? It's going to be the defense. And we are deep. Deep on that D line.
Yeah.
We got we're going to have a 9 or 10 guy rotation on the defensive line.
Good. Yep.
We got Rashad Benny, who was backing up Graham last year. 29 tackles and a sack and a half. We got a transfer, Trey Williams from Clemson, 315-pound boy. 14 tackles, 2 sacks. If he can stay healthy, he's going to be a beast. Then we picked up this guy from Alabama, which is also a Michigan native.
Let's not go too deep on detail. Remember, we got the stuff coming up where we're going to be discussing that. So save some of your ammunition. Save some of your ammunition. I know you fired up. Yeah. Save some of your shit for next week. Hey, but to your point, I'm excited about Blue. I think this year we got to get in the 12. To sit around last year and watch the 12-team playoff after we won it all the year before, and we don't even get in the 12-team playoff was fucking disgusting. That was disgusting. So, hey, we got to get back in. Got to get in the 12-team playoff this year. We got to be in the discussion, and we will be. I think we will be.
Absolutely. Our quarterback play is going to be, tremendously better. Even him as just a fucking runner. will be tremendously better for our team. You know what I'm saying? Along with the rocket arm that he got.
Yeah, so I think I would say in total, watch out for the Big Ten this year. The Big Ten is going to be, I think the Power Conference is going to be the Big Ten once again. I wouldn't be surprised if the champion comes out of the Big Ten once again this year for the third year in a row. So that's what I'm hoping for. Oh, I am with Penn State. Yeah, anybody who got faith in Franklin? Anybody got Franklin? But we got one motherfucker coming on next week that has faith in Franklin, but it ain't me. Right, so we're gonna talk more about that. All right, next transition. We're talking quarterbacks. We're talking football. Then it's a perfect transition over to talking some of that NFL shit. So, from an NFL perspective, talking quarterbacks, I guess the first and obvious question is: we got a quarterback that owns the AFC. In particular, owns the AFC West. Has owned it since he got to the starting lineup. So, my first question for you guys on this is does the AFC West, is it still going to be won by Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, or do we see that shifting and changing this year? Tweety, you're a Raiders guy. We're going to give it to you first. And if you say the Raiders, then I'm fucking leaving the broadcast.
Well, I'm a diehard Raiders fan, so it pains to say this, but until somebody beat Mahomes, he's going to be there. So I can't say we're going to take him over. I can't say Denver going to take him over. I can't say Chargers going to take him over. But until somebody beat him. But until somebody beat that boy, Mahomes, he's on the top. He's on top of our division. So, but the Raiders are second in that division.
Oh my God! Get the fuck out of here!
I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Get the fuck out of here! You sound crazy, the motherfucker. Look,
it's Sunday.
Hey, look.
As a church,
look, they asked Pete Carroll that question. He didn't even think they'd be in second place. What the fuck are you talking about?
Pete Carroll knew to this. I grew to this. All
right. Hey, we're gonna. All right. So, hey, Q, what you think? What's your thought on the AFC West? Is it still Kansas City's division, or does it change this year, Q?
I still think the road goes through Kansas City until proven otherwise.
For the division, you're saying? For the division? For the division?
Yes.
Okay.
Division. Okay.
Yeah, I believe that nobody can mess with them. They always find a way. I don't care if the games are close. I know, Martin. I know this is a rough.
We know what he gonna say.
I know they've been running a lot of close games. And they say that's gonna, that's gonna eventually catch up with them. But hey, man,
we beat them. Close games. What are you talking about? We beat them. I'm talking about close games. We beat them. I mean, we ain't no close games. We blew them out.
So we got Javante says the Raiders suck. I guess I'll throw that in there. I think that was geared towards you, Tweety. Hey, Javante, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
All right, but we ain't gonna come in last in our division this year.
Oh, so is that a win? If you're not gonna come in last, who in the fuck? That's some low expectations.
Y'all in last.
You gonna come in last?
Y'all gonna be in last. Yeah, they gonna be in last.
All right, Martin, we're gonna ask you. We know what the answer is, but go ahead. What happens in the AFC West this year?
Hey, it's time. Look. Every king has to go down. And look, Kansas City, they done did their thing the last 7-8 years. They have dominated the AFC West, but it's time for the king to go down, and the king will go down this year. Them Broncos is ready. We got the defense in place. Bo Nix is coming back for that sophomore year. He has the perfect guy teaching him and showing him. We got the best offensive coordinator in the game.
In the game, get the fuck out of here.
We have the best offensive coach, and we do. We have the best.
No, you don't.
Mind. We have the best offensive mind in the league right now.
No.
So with that, with a good young quarterback, with the running back we picked up in the draft, which is just so explosive out the backfield.
The second one.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the Denver Broncos. We are going to win that. We will win a division. We are going to win division, and Kansas City will come up in second. Kansas City will come up in second, but the Denver Broncos will win a division.
Look, y'all had the fourth worst quarterback in the division. Y'all quarterback's the worst in the division.
Did he go to the playoffs?
He the worst in the division. That was last year. We ain't talking about last year. We ain't talking
Did
about
the
last year.
wait. You the one brought it up about last year. So, so I'm gonna ask you. So
I said right now he
did
the
the
fourth worst.
best quarterback make the playoffs?
What?
Did the fourth best quarterback
They made the playoffs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They got a hell of
So
a
the worst.
I don't mind being fourth best if I go to the playoffs.
He's the worst in the division.
Gonna go.
I don't mind. I don't mind if he's the fourth best going to the playoffs. I take that every day, all day.
No, we talking about this year. We talking about prediction for this year.
Yeah, for this year.
Yeah, he the worst quarterback in the division.
No, he's not.
You know what? Hey, you know why Tweety put his chest out with that? Because he got Geno. He got Geno now. He finally got somebody decent. And so Tweety want to keep bringing that up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tweety funny as hell.
Hey, him and no raggedy old perm he got. That ain't shit. Please. Are you serious? Gino ain't shit. You need to stop that shit.
Hey, what I'm gonna say about this is this. I think it's gonna be razor thin. I like the move Denver made with defense. I think it's gonna be really tight going down to the end. I think the difference is going to come down to what they do against the Raiders, both of them, and between Denver and Kansas City, and then what they do against San Diego, against the Chargers. I'm sorry, LA Chargers. I think those are going to make a difference in the division. I think it's gonna be razor thin. I think it's gonna be tight. I wouldn't be surprised if Denver clipped them off because you can only run on tops for so long. I wouldn't be surprised. But Kansas City's still perennial playoff team. And so I would ask this then, in transitioning, contrary to what happens in the division, does the road to the Super Bowl still go through that man Mahomes? Q, what you think? In the AFC.
Hey man, until you beat him, I'm gonna have to say yes. I'm gonna have to say yes for me. Martin, I think you guys, y'all will be. I'm gonna be honest. I like Denver, but Martin, I'm really questioning the sophomore slump of your boy. They got the book out on him. They know what he like to do.
Book out on him.
Yeah, well, they know what he like to do. They got tape on him now. They know what he like to do, and I do believe that he might hit a little road, a little soft patch. You know what I'm saying? So
he got the best offensive coach in the league, so I think he'd be good.
I don't know about all that.
Okay.
All right, Martin, what you think about does the road to in the AFC go through Mahomes and that boy down in Kansas City or what?
I mean, you gotta say that until somebody beat them. I mean, the two teams that's really that I got big questions about is the two teams that should have beat them the last 2-3 years, and that's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens.
Right.
Both of them two teams should have beaten Kansas City these last couple of years, but somehow, some way, Kansas City finds a way to beat these teams, and not just in Kansas City. They done went to Buffalo, beat them in Buffalo. They done went to Baltimore, beat them in Baltimore. So those two teams right there, I have a question mark about them because they should have been in the Super Bowl the last couple of years.
Right.
So
and I would say there have been times where. I said both of those teams have had better teams than Kansas City each of the last couple of years too, and they failed to get it done. So I think the road goes until you knock that motherfucker off. I think the road goes through him. I think he controls the key. He got the keys in his hand, and you got to beat him to win. You get in there.
I think Mahomes too, but it's a lot of Andy Reid too.
Yeah.
Just take Mahomes. It's a lot of Andy Reid too.
And I give Andy Reid credit too. Andy Reid a bad motherfucker. He's stood the test of time.
To your point, Rod, about especially on the Lamar side, we watch this boy. He dazzles us every week, and then I don't know what it is when he get to Kansas City, he has some of the worst games, of his career. And
the whole team does.
It's a constant thing. Yeah. What do you attribute that to, Rod?
I think the total team preparation is what it is not what it needs to be. Number one, and then number two thing, I think the last couple times he played them and he played Buffalo last year, I think he's been trying to prove a point rather than win the game. He was out to prove that he could throw the ball because people said he couldn't throw the ball. And at Kansas City 2 years ago, he should have been running the ball. They would have won. They'd beat Kansas City easy. He didn't play to what his advantage was, right? So they played him to pass, and he passed it when he should have ran the ball. Yeah. So I think that's what I was saying.
But last year, though, I'm on that game versus Buffalo. He struggled in the first half.
Yeah.
But motherfucker Lamar balled in the second half. He did. And it wasn't his fault that old slippery hand Andrews couldn't catch the damn ball at the end. I mean, goddamn, old Butterfingers. I mean, goddamn. I mean, he lost the ball to Andrews.
Hey, do you know Mad Dog? Mad Dog. They were talking about that this week, and Mad Dog had the nerve to say that was a bad pass.
Oh hell no!
And I was like, hell, that motherfucker hit him right in the stomach. Right in the stomach. That was a good pass.
Talking that goofy shit. That's some old goofy shit. He lost the ball right to Andrews and he dropped it.
Yeah.
So y'all don't have faith in the Bengals, Cincinnati?
Nope.
No.
Not to get some defense. They can score 100 points a game, but they're giving up 150.
So speaking of those other little contenders, what I would say is we have some teams that had their window open for a number of years. So I'm going to throw out a couple teams, and I want you to tell me if the window's open or closed. First one, we're going to say the Lions. Window open or closed?
Closed.
Open.
Barely.
I think it's barely open.
I think it's closed.
I think it's barely open.
I think it's closed. Look, you lose the two smart minds that was running your team. you lose the two smart minds that you had running the team. Now you're down to one bozo, and I think that's gonna cost them. I still think they have the talent. They have the talent.
I think the only person. Hey, if you listen to this podcast, I think the only motherfucker that Martin hates on more than Kobe is fucking the Lions coach. I think he's the only.
I have reasons. I have my reasons.
Yeah, I hear you.
This shit ain't made up.
Mark, anytime you're ready, I guarantee you that the Broncos will have a better record than that the Lions will have a better record than the Broncos this year. So
ooh, I want to see that bet. Is that a bet? Is that a bet?
Better record than your team.
I bet we go
is that
further.
A bet?
I bet we go further to playoffs. How about that?
That's not like $20
I bet that. I bet that.
Okay, we got a bet there.
$20 bet.
They got a bet.
Make it light on yourself. Whatever you want. Make it light on yourself. Whatever you want.
Okay.
All
right.
We'll keep a gentleman's bet, $20.
All right, you guys got $20 bet on that. All right, next team. The San Francisco 49ers. Window open or closed?
Closed.
I think
Closed.
championship window is closed. I think they may be able to sneak into the playoffs, but I think championship window, I think it's closed.
Yeah.
And we're going to really see what Purdy is made of this year.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they had a long run. They had 2 Super Bowl runs where they should have won for sure one of them.
They blew 2 Super Bowls.
They blew it.
Both of them.
Their time is up.
Yeah.
Their time is up.
Yeah.
Against that boy Mahomes.
All right. Next team, moving on. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Window open or closed?
I think it's still open. I think they got time to solidify that defense.
This year,
the offense gonna score. They need some defensive players, but it's still open. They can still put players on defense.
The
but
season about to start. They got time to do defense. Hey,
I think still open.
All right. One at a time so we can hear. Go ahead, Martin. Then Quinn, you go right after him.
Okay.
I'm just saying that I just think it's closed because their defense is going to be horrible. And look, they only want to sign their best defensive player. So no, it's closed. They're going to mess around and they're going to lose Henderson, and they're really going to be in trouble.
All right, Q, what you think?
It's closed. It's closed, man. You know, all last year we watched teams, like a track meet. They go down and score. The other team they match the score like a game of horse. They match everything the other team would do. At the end of the game, we watched the Bengals run out of time because they needed another score because their defense just gave up one at the last second. So, like Martin said, the defense ain't getting no better. They in flux with their best defensive player. They don't want to pay him. So it's going to be a long time before they can get better. And I think that's going to kill them in their window right now.
All right. Hey, Tweety, you already said open, but you want to add that, Tweety?
Yeah. But when you got Chase and Burrows as a quarterback, they still got a chance to win. They still got that window of opportunity is still open. When you got those two and T. Higgins on the other side, they still got a chance to win. So I think it's still open.
You can offense your way to a championship, huh?
Yeah, they gotta sign Higgins or Hutchinson. Or what the name?
Hendrickson.
They gotta sign Hendricks. They have to sign Hendricks.
Hendrickson.
But even then, Tweety, their defense is not going to be a defense where they can sit back and just play defense. They're going to have to take chances. They're going to have to be a blitzing, one-on-one, pray we don't get beat style defense just to stay in the game, I believe.
Yeah.
You know?
But they you know, if they get a chance to get into the playoffs, any team got a chance to win the playoffs.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, I won't say any team, but I would say the top
I think they're gonna struggle.
half of them.
I see them like a 500 or light above 500 team, but I think they're gonna struggle to get to the playoffs.
I think they make the playoffs, but I don't think that they're a championship caliber team because of the defense. So I'm going to say championship window because we're talking about championship window. I think their championship window is closed for Cincinnati. Offensive team, they've focused on offense, and I think that was a mistake. They need to balance things out. Next one, Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to start off by saying I think this is it. I think this season is the window's still open for them. It's not as open as it was last season. I think Henry is going to still be good. He won't have the 1,800 yards he had last year. But I think I'm going to say the window is still slightly open for Baltimore. Lamar got to get it done this year. Otherwise, he'll just be a good player that has a good team every year that never wins the championship. What you think about that one, Martin?
I think it's open for Baltimore, and the reason I'm gonna tell you is because last year, late in the season, mid-season, their defense was on fire, to play better, and they got better as the year went on. So if they continue with that defense in this upcoming year, because the offense is gonna do their thing. So I think with Amari and Big Boy in the backfield, they're gonna score points. But I think the key for them is going to be their defense. Their defense has to play well, and I do think that they still do have a chance to overtake Kansas City. But
they had a big offseason acquisition on defense.
Yeah,
Jameer Alexander.
And Lamar doing his thing the way he's supposed to do it versus Kansas City. I think they can overtake Kansas City still.
Okay, yeah. Q, what you think?
You know what? This is one of those where you can't say no. If you're a black man and you've been rooting for Lamar as long as we've been rooting for him and wanting him to get over this hump, you can't just throw in the towel yet. So I'm with you, Rod. I'm gonna give him one more game. Because I want to see this brother who at the beginning of his career was doubted and trampled on. They didn't want to pay him, and all kind of shit. So I want to see him do it. So I do believe they have the team that can do it. I don't know. He just need to turn that final light switch on to get over that hump. But I'm going to say the window is open. Let's give him one more shot, Rod.
I would agree. Tweety, what you think? You want to weigh in on that one?
Yeah, I think it's open. I mean, you can't count out that boy Lamar. And they got Hopkins this year. So he on his final leg before he retired. So and Derrick Henry in the backfield. And they solidify a little bit of that defense. So I still give them a shot just this year. After this year, if they don't get past that boy Mahomes, it could be a wrap for the Ravens. It could be a wrap.
Now, I would say I like the strides, the huge growth that we saw in Lamar's game last year in passing the ball. I mean, it was crazy. And if you watch some of the passes he threw, his accuracy and all that shit, he improved big time. So I expect to see more of that this year. I think the thing that has to happen is the organization's got to pull up and help him. So Harbaugh and them got to have their game at championship level. Because I don't think it's all but him. I don't think he's played his best game, right? So you got to put the burden falls on the quarterback when they don't win, and he hasn't played his best game. He played good the second half of last year, good enough to win. If Andrews, goofy ass, hadn't fumbled the one time and then dropped the pass the other time, right? If he hadn't fucked that off, then we might be talking something different and they get past Buffalo, right? Exactly. So, but I do think that organizationally, I don't think they call the best plays. I don't think they stick to their defensive philosophies and all those things. I don't think they do that. So I think as a whole, the Baltimore Ravens has got to come together with their championship level team in the playoffs. So I put it on all of them.
I think to me, the important thing what they need to do, honestly, with Lamar is in the big games like versus Kansas City, Buffalo, and all them, just let him go. And don't worry about passing the ball.
Yeah.
Hey, if he has to run the ball 10 to 15 times, I say do that and just let him lose. Because I think sometimes, the last couple of years, they do get caught up in him just trying to throw the ball. Yeah. And what everybody knows is he kills defenses when he gets to run around and then run the ball. That kills defenses.
That's why I would come out if I'm them. I come out with him getting some runs first, because then you got the defense on their heels, right?
But you don't want to get
You
that
put
boy
them on their
hurt,
heels. Yeah, but
can't
I
run
think,
that
hey,
much.
but when you got that skill,
No,
you got to use it.
you let him go.
You got to
Let
use
him
it.
go. Forget
And
that.
you tell him get down, get out of bounds. But I think
he
you
needs to get
gotta.
down there.
Nothing puts their defense on the heels fast, like Martin said, more than a quarterback that runs and breaks the tank, or a quarterback that has that. I think you do that early to get them on their heels, and then you start passing because then they don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
I
because
got
that
it.
opens up everything downfield after that. Everybody's hesitant because everybody's looking at him, and guys is running past guys.
100%.
Yeah.
You're right.
Cause
You're on the money, Q.
I guarantee the next team that you about to mention, I'm gonna tell you the exact same thing.
Yep.
Go ahead and tell me who your
All right, next
that you're talking
team,
about.
the Buffalo Bills. Window open or closed? Go ahead and hit it.
Oh, I hit it. It's open.
Go ahead.
It's open. It's open. You know why it's open? Because they got the best quarterback in the league, and he is and that.
Hey, now we got homies in Adidas. We got homies in Adidas say he ain't shit. What'd you say about that?
Well, hey, them homies don't know what the hell they talking about. Shit, them homies don't know what the hell they talking about. Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the league. He is better than
Over
Patrick
Mahomes?
Mahomes right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
over
he is.
Mahomes.
He is better than Patrick Mahomes. Yes, he is. The way he played the game, yeah, he's better. Dual threat, run the ball, pass the ball, does everything. And I think he does stuff in the clutch moments as well. He's a very big clutch player. They know that people don't recognize. They know that people don't close their eyes. What's that? Yes.
But I'm not saying that Josh, he is a great player, but Patrick Mahomes is doing the exact same things that you're talking about that Josh Allen does too. He's clutch.
No, not
He's clutch.
Who was a better player last year? What are we talking about here? Mahomes didn't even have a great year last year.
The last 2 years, Mahomes had to play good.
He had no great years last year.
The last 2 years, Mahomes had to play great.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, though, he stepped his game up.
He still ain't beat him.
That boy is it.
Right. He stepped his game in the playoffs.
It's a team game, so I mean, don't forget that. Don't have me bring up. Don't have me bring up where he was in Kansas City and he scored with 13 seconds left. He scored with 13 seconds left, and old poke ass defense gave it up. That ain't Josh Allen fault.
Yeah, no.
But and then Mahomes, then Mahomes scored with 8 seconds left.
Too, right?
Andy Reid. That's all Andy Reid right there. That was Andy Reid big time. I'm telling you.
It's him and Mahomes. Mahomes got to get the ball there.
Yeah.
But okay, so Buffalo Bills, window open or closed, Tweety? What you think?
It's still open.
Still
Buffalo
open?
Bills, yeah, it's still open. They finna get in that new stadium in a couple years down in Buffalo indoor stadium. Oh, it's still open. They ain't gonna let that boy go nowhere or that window's still open.
Okay,
They give him some receivers too.
Yeah.
So long as they give him receivers and some tight ends and solidify their defense, Buffalo ain't going nowhere. That wouldn't gonna be open for a couple more years.
Yeah.
All right, Q. What you think? Open or close?
Definitely open. You know, it's these last teams that we're talking about are so identical in the way they do things and the way they win and go about things. You know, this is the three-headed juggernaut over there. You know what I'm saying? One of these teams I got to do it. You know, it's probably going to be one of the teams to come out of. You know, so we've been watching this for the last like 2 or 3 years play out with these teams, and absolutely they have a chance, just as well as Baltimore, just as well as Kansas City. You know, it's like a three-headed juggernaut over there for those 3 teams. So absolutely,
it's 4 teams. We got Denver there too. It's 4 teams. But go ahead.
No,
I don't know.
Man, you better cut that shit out.
All right, guys.
No damn Denver in there.
I'm gonna say Buffalo. The window's still open. Buffalo window's still open. You got Josh Allen, so I'm gonna say that their window's still open. Right. So I would say, hey, that it looks like that wraps us up for our time today. We got to talk a little bit of football, talk a little baseball. Hey, if you listened in, I said the best bet today was Minnesota. They're up 3-0 right now. Okay. Told you. Hey,
3-1.
Motherfucker, 3-1. Okay, rent money on it, motherfucker. We coming through because I know the high stakes. I put my rent money on it.
4-1. They just did a home run right
there
now.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go, baby. Hey, so we appreciate all those that jumped on today and listened in, and all those that watch it from this point forward. Hey, we always close this shit up one way. Tweety, hit them.
Like and subscribe. Hood Report 2025.
That's right, baby. Hey, got that hood gear. Please go to the website and get that hood gear, that Hood Report collection, baby. It's on. We love you, Detroit. Peace out.
Love y'all. Appreciate